Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? And welcome to your love and life reading focusing on the first half of October. So October 1st through the 15th. It is a general reading, Aquarius, so it's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you in your life and release the rest. And if you are interested in a personal private reading from me, all of that information is listed down below in the description box. And I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings, guys. Okay, so Aquarius, let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to grab a couple of focus messages to start off with. And I really am guided for your particular reading, Aquarius, to pull from these two decks from Fire Witch Tarot. The first is Unspoken Messages, and then the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 deck. So it doesn't really matter whether you identify more with a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection, or if you don't even have a particular label for the type of connection you're thinking about for this reading, that's okay as well. All right, so let's get started. So first and foremost, let's see what comes through from the Volume 1 deck for you, Aquarius, okay? So angels and spirit guides. For Aquarius, please, at this time, please bring forward a focus message, especially in regard to love and romance, certainly for this first half of October. Let's see what I'm guided to pull here. Oh, beautiful. This particular card reads, I'm proud of you. Somebody out there, Aquarius, is very proud of what it is that you've done with your life, the place where you're at the moment in your life. Somebody is coming forward with that energy. They are incredibly proud of you. And that's such a beautiful message to come from somebody that you are thinking about for this particular reading. So angels and spirit guides, continuing to tap into the energies of Aquarius, please, for the first half of October. What else do we need to focus on for this reading, please? It says, I'm with a karmic partner out of convenience. So some of you guys, perhaps you already know this about the person that you are thinking about for this reading. They are involved in a karmic partnership, and for all the wrong reasons, out of convenience, not out of love, you know. So if that's somebody that you already know is in that type of energy, it's being reconfirmed here for you, Aquarius, and perhaps that's something, a situation that you want to steer clear from, okay? But on the other side of that, there is also someone coming through for some of you that they're very proud of where you are currently in your life. So that's beautiful. All right, guys, so let's start off with some Mystic Moon oracles for this reading, Aquarius. And let's see what additional messages come through here for this reading for you. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please bring it forward at this time. What messages would Aquarius benefit from at this time, please? And it's always so nice to hear somebody say that they are proud of you. It's a beautiful message. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. What messages do we need to know for Aquarius in love, in life? What is going on for Aquarius at this time? First half of October, we do have the self-worth card coming through here. For those of you guys that were either a part of a karmic partnership or have freed yourself from that type of connection and rediscovering your self-worth, certainly that's coming through here for some of you. I typically tap into divine feminine energy from that, but of course it doesn't have to be. If you happen to be divine masculine resonating with that as well, it's your message as well. The other card that came through is grief. Now this particular card, I definitely am geared more towards divine feminine energy because of the image that is on this card. And again, that could be reversed if you're tapping more so into divine masculine energy. Somebody is heartbroken. Somebody, with this particular card, I am tapping into that Three of Swords energy, which is heartbreak, separation from somebody that you still care for and love, and it broke your heart. You're in this place of grief. You are grieving something that happened in that connection. Somebody that has hurt you, somebody that has put you in this place, this very painful place of grief. Especially if you learned, Aquarius, that somebody was with you just out of convenience and they had their own agenda. Certainly a karmic partner for some of you guys, okay? What else, please? Divine Feminine. I'm feeling pretty heavy Divine Feminine energy here. So if you happen to be Divine Feminine tuning in, and look at this, we now have unawakened male image on that card. So there's a Divine Masculine here that is completely unawakened to the type of connection that you have with this person, or they are just completely unawakened to what it is that you have to offer by way of love and romance. And if that is the case, Aquarius, if you happen to be Divine Feminine that is being represented here, you deserve way better than what this Divine Masculine is bringing forward. Let's grab one more card. What else, please, for Aquarius for the first half of October? Angels and spirit guides, please bring that forward for me at this time. What else, please? Muse. Something that inspires you, someone that inspires you, or it's time to take a new direction in your life, Aquarius, so that you can start painting a different outcome, a different future for yourself. If you have endured a karmic partnership with somebody that truly did not have the best of intentions going into that relationship with you. Bottom of the deck, we do have abandoned. So perhaps for you, Aquarius, it's time to abandon ship. You know, it's time to capture a different outlook, a different path for yourself, rediscover your value, your self-worth in your life, and sever the ties that you have with this karmic partner if you still have them in your life, and if you haven't yet cut off ties with that individual. Perhaps that's why this chair, this empty chair, is here. It's time for you to leave that part of your life behind. On the other side of that as well, Aquarius, is somebody who may have abandoned you for a karmic partner. And that put you into this place of grief, very painful energy there. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some additional tarot messages. Let's see what else needs to come through here. So the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Let's take a look and see what else I can grab for you for the first half of October, Aquarius. Let's take a look at that. And perhaps the person that you need to be proud of you is yourself, for making better decisions for you, putting yourself first this time. I'm proud of you. Maybe that's something that you need to say to yourself, Aquarius. That's what's going to elevate your self-worth, knowing your value and what you have contributed in a relationship. And if this karmic partner, the person that you are thinking about for this reading that has hurt you, that has broken your heart, or may have abandoned you, if they have failed to recognize just how special and wonderful you are as a person, then you are better off painting a different future for yourself. That's part of that muse energy. Do what inspires you. Be with people that uplift you and inspire you. You can create and write a different story for yourself. Okay? All right. What else, please, for Aquarius for the first half of October, please? Angels and spirit guides. First half of October. We do have the Authority card. This is the Emperor in traditional tarot, but it is coming up reversed. And we have the Four of Cups also coming up reversed. In the upright, that does say discontent and boredom. Okay, so with the Emperor coming up reversed, this is somebody that is coming forward with cold energy, very rigid energy. They might also have a bit of a mean streak, be a bit of a tyrant. If that is part of the energy, especially for my divine feminines, if that's part of the energy that the divine masculine that you might be thinking about for this reading is coming through with, then it's definitely tapping into that individual. Okay, with the Cups energy coming forward here, for some of you, you might be thinking about a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. As I mentioned in the upright, that Four of Cups does indicate discontent and boredom in one's life, and that is one's perception of a situation, especially a love connection. But it is coming up reversed here, which is tapping into somebody who chooses happiness for a change, accepting a situation for what it is. You know, suddenly coming into awareness that you either deserve better, coming to the awareness finally of what your worth and value is in your life, in a connection. And if this person has just failed to see that value, you know, I wouldn't blame you one bit if you decided to abandon that relationship and find a new path for yourself, because you deserve better. Okay, let's see what else. Should you choose to abandon this connection, if you haven't already, look what's coming in for you. You know, a cycle of change. That is the World card in traditional tarot. That brings things into completion. That is what's going to bring about success in your life. This also taps into Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus for some of you. Because this brings about closure that is so needed in your heart of hearts, Aquarius. Especially, again, if you have come to the realization that a karmic partner simply ended up being in a relationship with you out of convenience. It's almost like you were just an option. You were secondary. You were not their priority. But for some of you, I feel that you turned the tables and left the relationship and made them feel secondary. You know, it's like, how do you like me now? You closed the door. You brought yourself closure. That's what I'm tapping into here for some of you guys. You made yourself whole again. And that's what brought about this self-worth here. You brought your self-fulfillment. You brought your self-liberation. You found your freedom. Now that you've done that, if you haven't already, now you've got a whole lot of things to celebrate in your life. Part of the energy of that universe as well is knowing that the pieces that fell apart in your life, especially romantically, may potentially be falling into place again, you know? And if it's not there yet, I feel the potential this first half of October for some of you guys, it does have the capability of bringing that in for you, because at the end of the day, guys, the world is for you to command. You can have whatever it is that you're dreaming about, whatever it is that you are focusing on. You can find happiness. You can claim happiness for yourself. If all this person brought to you was negative energy, you can claim positive energy for yourself. Whatever is challenging you, whether it is career, whether it is non-love relationships, like your friendships, family, of course, love relationships, moving forward, whatever it is that you're dreaming about, your goals, whatever it is that you're focusing on and wanting to manifest, you can do that. You can achieve anything, guys. Your goals can be absolutely achieved with that World card coming in. Now, for some of you guys, I have to mention, part of the energy of the World is that A romantic connection has the capability of starting over, but starting over on a new foundation. So if the person that you're thinking about is actually the person that involved themselves in a karmic partnership, perhaps they've freed themselves from that attachment and are ready to truly re-explore the connection with you. That is certainly your option, Aquarius, if you're wanting to allow this person to come back into your life. But remember to always tap into your self-worth and know that you are deserving of the best. And if they can't bring you the best, if they cannot bring you what you deserve, then they need to walk. They need to not be allowed back into your life, okay? So that's certainly up to you. The ball is in your court. The decision falls on you, okay? Also, if money has been a little bit tight for some of you, things are ultimately going to improve in regard to your finances. So that's a great thing. Beautiful energy. All right, let's see what else. What else needs to come in for Aquarius, please, for the first half of October? Beautiful. 8 of Pentacles. We have more earth energy coming through here, guys. This particular card reads positive movement forward, and I do feel right next to that world energy, that's exactly where you are headed, Aquarius. It's beautiful. Beautiful energy. For those of you guys wanting to go back to school or continue and just further your education, that's part of the energy as well of this 8 of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you choose to engage in, Aquarius, you will be successful. You are going to bring about the necessary changes in your life to be truly more successful than where you've been before. This is tapping into what it is that you are passionate about. Very diligent energy, creating high standards for yourself, that you're not just going to be putting up with things that are low vibrational. Fantastic. Look at this bottom card. We do have the fertility card. This taps into the Empress. Another beautiful major arcana card coming forward there. You know, part of the energy too of the Empress, once again, guys, tapping into earth energy. So very heavy earth energy coming through here. That's for some of you guys. So the Empress brings about growth, manifestation of things that you are wanting to grow in your life. Whether that is new growth in a new love connection, whether that is new growth in your finances, new growth in your family life, other relationships that may have been challenged before, there is the possibility to grow all of those things moving forward with that Empress energy. There is abundance and success that comes along with that Empress card. So don't be so hard on yourself, because part of the energy too of this Empress card is being kind. Being kind not only to others that deserve your kindness, but being kind to yourself as well. Act from a loving space in your heart. And that is what you are going to exude and put out into the universe, which we do have right here. And that love will come back to you in more ways than you can ever count. This is promise, guys. Promise of future success with that Empress card coming in. Beautiful. Let's add to this, guys, with some romance angels. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please, for the first half. First half of October, guys, already. Can you believe it? I mean, we gotta get through Halloween first, and then we've got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and before you know it, we'll be welcoming in 2020. It's insane how fast this year has gone. And I hope truly it's been wonderful for you. All right, guys, Aquarius, let's see what else in love and romance. What else needs to be communicated here at this time, angels and spirit guides, for my Aquariuses tuning in. Look at that. You see that? You got a new love coming in, guys. A new person is going to be coming in for some of you, especially my singles who are unattached at the moment. New love, guys. New love. You deserve it. Especially those of you who had to deal with this karmic partner's BS. So yeah, I'm proud of you. If you have moved on from that and claimed your self-worth, found value in yourself, I'm proud of you. And you should be proud of yourself too. What else, please, for my Aquariuses tuning in? Yes, you and this new love, guys, will have some pretty amazing chemistry that's coming forward here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Now, for those of you who have already moved on from this karmic partner and are in a new love connection, know that it's going to be a wonderful relationship for you. I feel it here. I do feel that here. Beautiful. All right, let's add to this, Aquarius, with some Infinity Oracle from the Fire Witch Tarot. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for the first half of September. What else do we need to know at this time, please? All right, let's take a look. What else do we need to know at this time, please? Angels and spirit guides for Aquarius. Please bring it forward for me, for my Aquariuses at this time. Please bring it forward, whatever it is that we need to know at this time. Freedom, yeah. Isn't that fitting? Finding a new direction for yourself, finding your self-worth, as I mentioned. Abandoning a connection when you know it's time to go because it just wasn't offering you what it was that you were looking for in a relationship. I feel for some of you guys, you gave this person so many chances and they just could not create the type of relationship that you deserved. Okay, so for some of you guys, yeah, claim your freedom. You're not chained to this person. You can absolutely move forward. That's part of the energy of that Eight of Pentacles. Positive movement forward. Yeah, part of that freedom too is what's going to bring in this new love into your life. And look at this bottom card here, guys. Holiday love. I mean, the holidays are not that far away. So I feel truly for some of my Aquariuses, the holidays are going to be very magical for you as far as love and romance. Some of you guys may end up meeting this person the first half of October, and by the time December, the holidays are in full gear, then you guys may totally be in a relationship. That's so cool. And look at the mug. It says, "All I want for Christmas is you." It's got Mariah Carey written all over that mug. It's one of my favorite songs. I love that. Let's grab one more. One more message, please, for Aquarius at this time. Look at that. Blocked. Perhaps there is somebody that you blocked on social media, Aquarius. Very fitting if you did. If they were a karmic partner that did you wrong, ended up hurting you, putting you in this place of grief. And if this person did abandon you for somebody else, and they entered into a karmic partnership, you know, that's on them. And they don't deserve to be a part of your life. So I am hoping that you claimed your freedom and found value in yourself and told them, you know, hit the road. It's like, I can totally find somebody way better suited for me, you know? All right, let's move on. Let's grab some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else, please, do we need to know at this time for the first half of October? Please bring that forward for me. What else, please? What else do we need to know for Aquarius at this time? We do have the image of that hat, and the word down there says rolls. So if you are quite busy with life, Aquarius, if you just have so many responsibilities, wearing so many hats, where you have so many roles that occupy your time, and you've got a bunch of responsibilities that fall on your shoulders, then it's certainly tapping into that. You could be a parent. You could have your work hat that you wear. You could have your role as a brother, a sister, an aunt, a cousin, a friend, a best friend, whatever role is occupying your time. But you also have to be free to do things for yourself and make time for yourself. I mean, that's great if you have the time and energy to dedicate to so many people and so many different various roles in your life. But one of those roles has to be focused on the direction that you want to take your life and manifesting things that you want for yourself, And look at this bottom of the deck. We do have green, and part of the energies of this card is prosperity, health, and abundance. So if finances have been challenged, Aquarius, I do feel for some of you this first half of October, things are going to start shifting and changing towards a better direction in regard to your pentacles, your coins, your career, your job, your livelihood, your well-being, especially in regard to your material world. Okay. Now, in regard to your health, if you have been struggling in regard to a particular health issue, I am tapping into this, that may be short-lived. Do what it is that you need to do in order to get well, especially if you're under a doctor's care and you've been given a particular advice to follow or regimen. Absolutely follow that, and your health will be restored. And this is tapping into your vitality once again. So that's beautiful. Let me grab one more message, please, for Aquarius for the first half of October, please, angels and spirit guides. Beautiful. Look at this card. 333. If you happen to be seeing this number a whole lot, Aquarius, it is definitely a sign for you. It's grabbing your attention, okay? This is the Trinity. This is tapping into your mind, your body, your soul. Again, those of you with health ailments, I do feel things are going to improve and change. This card does read, you are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. Now, tapping into your mind very much in tune with your self-worth and what you think of yourself. Tapping into your soul that may be in pain at the moment. And this is bringing about the healing that is so necessary in order for you to claim a better future for yourself. That's part of this Eight of Pentacles, and moving positively forward and allowing the universe to step in and bring you the success and abundance and love that you are deserving of. Love it. That is a beautiful card coming through. Love that. All right, so let's add some healing messages to add to this, because truly with that grief card represented right there, it's a painful energy. It's not easy. And certainly for those of you guys who have experienced someone that has abandoned you, that is not an easy thing to go through. Very painful. Very, very painful. So angels and spirit guides, please bring forward the healing energy that my Aquariuses need at this time. Please bring them healing that is needed in whatever area of their life is in need of healing. Grabbing that bottom card, self-acceptance. Yeah. Part of self-acceptance is rediscovering your self-worth, is rediscovering your value. And if this person ever made you feel less than, you need to get out of that headspace and realize how perfect you actually are. Accept yourself for your faults as well as your triumphs. You are a complete person. And if they ever made you feel incomplete, you need to get out of that way of thinking and realize that you are so incredibly valuable to what you can bring to the table in regard to a relationship, especially somebody that needs to see your full worth, your self-worth, and how you see yourself is how they need to see you, on the same level that you see yourself, as long as you are coming from a place of love and uplifting your own energies and loving yourself, because that love has to come from within you first in order for you to find that elsewhere. Okay? We also have nature indicated here. So for those of you who love to be out in nature, perhaps you love to go to the beach or just be out in the sun and just, be surrounded by the water or gardening or whatever it is that you enjoy doing out there. Sports might be something of interest to you as well. This, I feel, will contribute to your overall well-being, your vitality, improving your health. So that's a particular message coming through. Again, for those of you guys who might be ailing at this time, I feel it is short-lived and that you will ultimately improve your health. So that is coming forward here. All right, guys, let's add some Lover's Oracle to this. So angels and spirit guides for Aquarius, please. Okay, let's grab this bottom card. Okay, we've got friendship. Friendship is so important in the foundation of a relationship. This card reads, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So what I'm tapping into from this, for some of you, is that there is somebody new that you might end up getting into a love relationship with. And this person, for some of you guys, may have started off as a really good friend. And a lot of lasting relationships, I feel, that are built on this strong friendship foundation have a really great chance of making it through whatever challenges the relationship moving forward. If you can start off on a solid foundation as friends first, then the transition towards becoming lovers and something more than that is even more special and even stronger moving forward. Okay? And also we have trust coming through here. This card reads, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Yes, you do need to trust the process of where your life currently is. Sometimes the transformation that we go through, it can be very painful, especially when you are in this place of grief, which taps, for me, into the Three of Swords energy of heartbreak. Somebody that you might be separated from, that you're thinking about, that has hurt you. It's difficult. This card is grief energy, grieving something that we've lost, something that has hurt us, someone that has hurt us. And if that person has broken your trust and has broken your heart, it takes time to be able to heal from that, And it's so interesting how this card does read, once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Transformation occurs through acceptance, and part of that acceptance is self-acceptance. So going back to that healing message of seeing yourself from a loving space first before you can take that beyond yourself and offer that to somebody else. Okay? All right, guys, so let's close out this reading, Aquarius, with some final thoughts from the Whispers of Love deck. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius at this time. Some final thoughts for Aquarius for the first half of October, please. All right, here we go. That's way too many. Let's try that again. Some final thoughts for Aquarius, please. All right, we've got this card as well as this one. All right, so this first card that flew out, it says ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. Absolutely. If you are going through a particularly challenging time at this moment. And I feel some of you guys truly are, because of this grief card, abandonment, just very painful energies, okay? And it's difficult, and there is healing that is needed there. And sometimes when we are in a bad place in our lives, we kind of clam up, we go into hermit mode, and we don't ask for the help that we need. And this is a reminder to let you know that there are people that surround you that absolutely love and support you. So don't forget those connections in your life. Part of this help too can be from the angels, from God, you know, whatever your faith may be and whatever it is that uplifts you and that you believe in, turn it over. You know, turn it over to a higher power that can help you in regard to the challenges that may be overwhelming you at this time. Okay? The other card that came through, look at this. Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those that we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. I feel ultimately, Aquarius, that this is all truly that you're looking for in your romantic connections, especially. But I feel for those of you tapping into a divine masculine, especially that is unawakened, this was lacking in that connection. And I feel part of this new love energy that wants to come in for you, this is exactly what they have the capability of offering you, which is very romantic, loving energy, wanting somebody that actually wants to spend every second of the day with you because they can't stand to not be with you. And to just be able to spend that quality time together that I feel for some of you was lacking in a karmic partnership that was merely out of convenience. They didn't care about you, or they certainly didn't give you their all. That's what I'm tapping into there. A part of their energy is 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door, because they were possibly engaged in other connections, you know, third party situations, or they may have already been attached to somebody else, or they're just the type of person that is entertaining too many options in love and romance. So I feel here, Aquarius, for those of you resonating with this, you just want to find that one true love that you can love for the rest of your life. And I feel some of you will have the opportunity to do that. Truly, the world is on your side. So allow the universe to work on your behalf, to be able to bring in what it is that you're looking for, not just in regard to love and romance, but certainly tapping into your finances, other relationships, those who love and support you, your friends, your family, they're all coming through here. And for some of you, again, the holidays might actually be a super magical time for you in regard to your romantic life. So that's really, really nice, guys. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading, Aquarius. I hope whatever part of this reading you resonated with, that it offered you what it was that you needed to hear at this time. If I may be of assistance to you by way of a private reading, all of that information is listed down below in the description box. All right, guys, so thank you so very much for tuning in. I will be back with more readings in the upcoming days, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.